something more than gold. I'll tell it to the world. Jesus is more than gold. More than gold, more than gold. I've got something more than gold. I'll tell it to this world. Jesus is more than gold. It's such an honor that you call me your own. Your love is unchangeable, keeps coming after me. Hey, shepherd of my heart, I love how you love me. Treasure of my soul, I stand in awe of you. That's the difference for water, so my soul longs for you forever and ever, yes. This heart beats for you. That's the difference for water, so my soul longs for you, Jesus, forever and ever, yes. This heart beats for you. Something more than gold. I've got something more than gold. Something more than gold. I've got something more than gold. If all I've got is Jesus, I've got something more than gold. I'll scream it to us is more than gold. Oh, I've got something more than gold. Jesus, 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 you are more than gold. Nothing else matters but you. Hello, good evening, everyone. And I'm so glad and so happy. I welcome you all to Let's Talk Real Talk. Today has been so tight, has been so busy, but yet still that we have been able to make it. If it is not God, then who else? We can't survive without God. And we thank everyone for our followers, those who share, watch our videos. We say thank you so much. God bless you. Without you, we cannot push the work forward. So tonight, I thank you so much for joining me on Let's Talk Real Talk. And trust me, you are going to be blessed. I'm glad to see everyone on board. Share to bless someone. Okay, without not wasting much time, our topic is the power of your now. When we say the power of your now, what are we talking about? What now are we talking about? You can just say the power of your now. Someone will just say the power of your now. What is the power of your now? What is she talking about? What does she mean? What does she want to say? When I say the power of your now, I'm talking about your present as you are, your life now. That is what I'm talking about. You have the power. Now that you are young, now that you are capable, you have the ability, the capacity, the resources, the strength to do things, to invest in your future. That is the now I'm talking about. Your now. Now that you are not married, now that you are single, that is what I'm talking about. I'm talking about now. You have the power now to do something. That is what we want to talk about. Let's figure it out. Let's trash it out and see what comes out of it. So I believe even the Bible talks about faith and said that faith is the substance of things hoped for and things not seen. You understand, you get it. Faith is a now substance. And God even believes in now, because you can't tell me, okay, you are looking for money, you want money, and you want the money to come before you have faith. No, you have to get the faith. You have the faith before you receive the money. So it's a now substance. You have it, then you get it. So in life, when we talk about the power of your now, if you must enjoy the benefit of your tomorrow, your today must be effectively utilized. Because if you miss your today, then forget it. You have missed your tomorrow. I don't think you want to wait when you are 60 years, when you are 50 years, when you are 40, 49, that you are growing before you want to push in much strength for life. No. I'm talking about now. There are things that can wait, but there are things that cannot wait. Your now is what you need to fuel it so that your future can be stable. In life, there are 3 books of life. The first book is the book of birth. When you are being conceived and being brought on this earth, that is the first book. And the second book is the book of life. That is what we want to talk about, the book of life. The book of life is empty and is for you to write it yourself. That is the book of life. You understand? And the third one is the book of death. Definitely, one way or the other, every one of us, each of us will have a taste of death. You don't have to run away from it. We don't have to be scared. All that we need is to pray for the time that God has set for us, so that it will not be like premature death that we have been seeing 32 years, 25 years, 17, 15, then they are gone. No, that is not. The appointed time is what we are talking about. You get me? So in any other way, everyone will have a taste of death. That is the third book. Now, when we come to the second book, the first being the book of birth, the second one being the book of life, that you have to write it yourself. And the third one being the book of death. That is the last thing. But let's talk about the book of life. The book of life, you have to write it. Now, when you are being born onto the earth, after your mother has nurtured you and you have grown to a certain age, you have to take care of yourself. You have to do things for your future. It will get to a time that you will marry, you get married, raise your own family. You have to take care of your parents who brought you into this world. Your life. What do you want your life to be? Are you going to live your life just empty and let the book go waste? Or you are going to write something? You are going to make an impact? Which one do you? If you want your life to be lived well, a beautiful life, I always say that the beauty that we talk about is not the beauty that the physical beauty, as they say, this woman is very beautiful, is stunning, is this. The beauty that I see when we talk about the beauty of life, the beauty of life is how you have lived your life. You'll be at the age of 60 years, and when we look at your life, we can't recount for anything. But if they say the beauty of your life, you have made impact, you have lived a life very well, one that God is expecting. That is what we call the beauty of your life. If we come and just say the beauty of a human being, beauty is vain. When you grow, it will fade away. Because if you even look at our mothers, when they show you their picture, when they were 16 years, 15 years, you say, hey, is that really you? Yes, it's her. That was the age, her youthful age, and she was so beautiful. But as she grew up to 60, 65, then now you are saying you are. So sit down, let us wear the bikinis ourselves. They should stop wearing the trousers. So your life, what are you going to write in the book of life? That is what we are talking about, the power of your now. And I earlier said, if you must enjoy the benefit of your tomorrow, your must be effectively utilized. And remember, what you do today, do not put it off till tomorrow. Because if you can do something today, why do you want to postpone it to some years later? Some ladies will say, okay, I will not do this. When I get married, my husband will do this for me. When I get married, my husband will do, I will not do anything. Please, it's a joke. Marriage is not you going to lie down on some gold, though. Remember, the man is also a human being. He has to fight. Yes, he is the head. So don't just say, I will wait when I get married, my husband will do this for me, my husband will do this for me. That was the olden days that our mothers were sitting in the house, that our fathers will go and come. It is not now. Someone will say we are in the computer world. We are in modern Ghana. It doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way. So if you know you can handle something today, now, why do you want to postpone it to some years ahead of you before you do it? Once you have the power now, you want to wait when you are older, you can't walk, before you can start looking for a house to build, before you can start looking for a car to buy. No, the power of your now is in your hands. And remember that it is the seed that determines the kind of harvest you will reap in the future. If you start showing laziness now, remember in the future, the result of laziness is what you are going to reap. Whatever you desire to find in your future, when you do something now, then you will see that in future. So whatever that you do now, you will see, you will get the harvest in future. So if you don't work hard now, in the near future, forget it, that you are going to enjoy. You didn't work and you want to enjoy. What enjoyment do you want to enjoy? When you go to pension, you sleep in your house, your car, luxury stuff. You didn't work for it, so they are not there. They are not coming. But if you work for it, if you invest, then they will surely come. You will enjoy it because you use the power of your now. Once you are a youth, single. And to my ladies, men can't do everything for us. So we shouldn't always depend on them that they have to do everything for us. We have to also support the house. The Bible says that we are helpmeet. And helpmeet doesn't mean we should sit down and watch them. We have to help in any other way that we can help. Someone will say, I'm looking for a job, I'm not getting the job. It's not that the person has gone out, even sent CV. The CV is just in the house. The person has not even written one. But just saying there's no work. Everyone is saying there's no work. Those who have even gone to university, they are not getting work. So you two are sitting in the house. Like seriously, sitting in the house, you can get something to do. They say something in Tree said, when you come here, and now unya baby enda. When you come out, you baby, nobody will even tell you go and get a bed and sleep on it or a floor and lie down. If you are really eager to do something with your life, nobody will tell you there's no work. What are you talking about? You will find work for yourself, some way, somehow. Find it for yourself. Your single years are your best opportunity to lay foundation for your future life, especially in marriage. If you are a single lady and you are there, you don't learn how to cook, you don't learn how to wash, you have not even read anything on marriage, you have not even studied anything about childbearing or something. You are just sitting down there, I'm waiting for marriage. God give me husband, God give me husband, God give me husband. You are just praying left and right there. Give me husband, give me husband. When the husband comes, now food, you don't know how to prepare. It's now coming to stay patiently, take you to catering school for you to be taught. How many will get that chance? How many will get that patience? And if you rush and you don't get the right person to trouble for you. We have made marriage like our jackpot. Marriage is not a jackpot that when you enter you have hit some billions of dollars. No, you have to work for it. If you have worked during your single age, whilst you were single, when you enter marriage, it's not all. It will help you to build it. It will help you in other areas. But yourself, you don't know how to even clean your room. And your husband has come, your children have come. How are you going to clean your home? So use the power of your now. Now that you are single, now that you don't have any marriage responsibility, this is the time that you have to go out there and work for yourself. This is the time that you have the ability, the capacity to do more things. The resources are there to do it. If there's no money, trust God. The little that you have, get it and spend wisely. When we are single, we just, anything that we get, we just spend it. We don't buy anything, nothing. And I wonder, when you are even going to marry a lady, you don't have utensils, you don't have anything. You're expecting the husband to fill your kitchen for you. When you were single, what were you doing? It doesn't matter when you are staying in your mother's house. If you're in your mother's house, you can still buy them and keep them. You are helping your future. The money that your husband will use to go and buy the utensil, that money can be given to you to start a business. If you don't want to work for someone, to start a business, and that will be profitable. But if you stay there, that you are waiting for your husband to come and do everything for you, please, marriage is not like that. So use the power of your now. Now is the best time. Now is the right time for you to do everything. Your single years is very precious. If you miss it, that is it. If you waste your time, it's gone. It's gone. It's gone. It's gone. Everything is gone. Many who are older in life end up regretting how they handled their single years. Their past years are gone and gone for eternity and cannot be recaptured and brought forward to be lived in it now. Their years have passed. If you are 50 years, you can't go back to 17 years. As I am here, I want to become, if I can become 12 years, I'll be happy so that I can enjoy the pampering of our parents and other stuff. But I can't. There's no way I can. I can't, because it's past. All my years is gone. This is what I have. So if I've realized that this is what I have, and I have to, then the power is now. I have to do it now. Because my years are gone. I can't go back. I can't go and recapture it. I can't reset the time to go back. No. It doesn't work that way. This is what I have now. So I have to make good use of it. You have to make good use of it. Many of our fathers, they come home, they are grown, and now they can't even get anything to do because they did not use the power of their youthful age. They missed it. They messed up. They used it to do other things. And now that you are resting, you are suffering. I remember some years ago, I had an accident around the 37 area and I was admitted at 37 hospital. I was sitting there and I saw an old man. He was crying. He was lying on the bed by crying. You could see that the man is suffering. And when you look at him, like, you know that there's nothing, like he doesn't have anything. And it was so hurtful. Looking at him, he's sick, there's no money, nothing. You get it? So now that you have the strength, the ability, the resource, don't misuse it. Make something good out of it. I'm begging you. It's very serious. You'll not see it now, but in the near future, then you will get to know, yes, really, it has helped me. Because if you don't start the foundation now, you cannot, it's not the future that you want to start the foundation. That you are 80 years, that you want to start a foundation for yourself. When are you going to enjoy? When are you going to rest? Whilst your grandchildren are working, you, great-great-grandfather, great-great-grandmother, you are also now working. No. Your age, your time has passed. Tane Bekasho, your time has passed. So you sit down, you rest, you relax, you enjoy all the luxury. and let your children also start working. Lay the foundations for their children and for their old age. When they get there, they also relax. Make impact and stop criticizing others. Let me tell you, money is good. You can use money for a whole lot of things, but money cannot buy life. Money cannot buy life. Life is just one. You don't have a duplicate life. I'm telling you, you don't have a duplicate life. I don't know if someone out there have a duplicate life, but I don't have a duplicate life. And I know for sure you don't also have. We all have one. So if you miss it, you have missed it forever. Till eternity, you have missed it. That is why you don't have to miss it. You need to make good use of it. The opportunity is there. Make good use of it. Handle it with care. Handle it with care. There's no time like the present to start doing something worthwhile with your life. You know you do not have a spare or duplicate life. You have only one life to live. And you really cannot make much of life without understanding the power of your now and effectively putting it to work. Don't be careless or live life with a nonchalant attitude. I don't care. You are just living just like that. When it hits you, then you will know that I have made a great mistake. When you meet a blow on the way, then you will know that I have missed it. Had I known that we say is always at last. Sometimes we know, but ignorant. We refuse to know. Listen, I just refuse. I don't want to know. Life is not a silver platter that you can just go and change your life just like that. No. That is why he said, as you are going, any treatment that you are giving to someone, remember that you meet someone who also treats you like that. So anything that you do now, as you are going, you go and meet the harvest. So if you sow a good seed, you reap a good harvest. If you sow a bad seed, you are going to harvest a bad seed. Whatever you give out, that is what you get in. But you don't expect to give out beans seed. And at the end of the day, when you want to harvest a corn. Oh, please. What are you saying? It's not done like that. It doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way. They say life is war. And some say if it's either you kill someone or someone kills you. May I have added my own. It's either you kill someone or someone kills you or you kill yourself. That is it. You can kill yourself easily. It's not that it's either someone kills you or you kill someone. You can kill yourself. When you have not worked, when you don't lay the foundations well, and you are grown up, and there's nothing for you to eat, there's no money when you are sick, when you are dying, when you need blood, and you are dying. Are you coming to time you get up and go and kill someone? You are killing yourself. That is why you have to lay the foundation now. Now is the time for you to lay the foundation. It's no other time. Now that you are single, now that you have the ability, you have the capacity, you have the strength, this is the time. You have to do what? Build the foundation strongly. If even you are building a house and you don't build a foundation well, you can't give a foundation of a normal house to a story building. It will collapse. So if you want a greater future, then you build your foundation very strong. But if you want a shaking one, like a rickety table, then just live the life anyhow, enjoy, and put all your trust in marriage, that my husband will take care of me. Let me tell you, to our ladies who are dreaming to marry a rich guy, yes, money is good. It's really good, I'm telling you. But you are dreaming to marry someone who has money. We are not saying you should not dream or that you should go and marry a poor person. No. Marry a rich someone who has, yes. But don't put money, don't make it your priority. That is money. They say money is evil. Let me tell you, you can marry a rich person. And in the marriage, along the line, anything can happen. Your husband can lose what? Can lose money. And later regain it. But if you make money your priority in marriage, that I want to marry someone who has money, and everything is money, then when there's no money, what will you do? Will you go out there and cheat? Will you go for another one who has money? Money is good, but don't put money first. Don't put money first. So the power of your now, use what you have. Now that you are single, prepare yourself for marriage. Prepare yourself. Marriage is not a joke. Now our ladies have made marriage like it is heaven. It is not a joke, I'm telling you. You the woman are from different background. Your husband is from a different background. You are coming together. When your husband just do what? Take a Pepsodent to go and brush his teeth. He will start from the bottom. You will start from the middle. Now you being the woman, being the manager of the house. Mother, don't do it this way. Don't do it this way. You have forgotten he's from a different background. You are from a different background. So you have to now come together. Adjust. So marriage is not a joke. You think when you were dating that you were going out, chilling in and out. You don't even cook in the house because you have gotten a boyfriend and he's just treating it like that. When you get into marriage, that is how it's going to be. Please, it is not like that. When there are children, you should take you out, go and spend at restaurants, 500 cedis, 1,000 cedis, and leave your children to suffer school fees or what? It doesn't work that way. So now that you are single, that you don't have any marriage responsibility, this is the time you have to lay the foundation. This is the time you have to work. If you are a woman and you support in the house, it is not a crime. God will not come down and come and cut your head. You are helpmeet. You have to help your husband. It doesn't mean you should help with the substance you have to help him. But sometimes when you are entering into marriage, the marriage that you have taken it at the World Cup and your jackpot, ask your fiancé or your guy that you want to marry, why do you want to marry? Some men will marry because they cannot wash. They feel lazy in washing. Some marry because of cooking. So if your husband married you because of washing, that is it, because of washing, and you go and stay there, you are going to wash. Then that means we only wash for him, that's all. But a husband has to help the wife. The wife has to help the husband. Their future, whatever you want in life, they should be in line. You, the wife, should be in line with your husband's future, what he wants in life. But it's not two different things. So when you are going to marry, pray that God will give you the right person. Pray that God will lead you to the person he has prepared for you, not the person you have sight somewhere because he's TikTok and has. You will feel very sorry. You will feel very sorry. And we always say that a broken relationship is better than a broken marriage. When you enter into marriage, you have to be there. You have to be there. If you know you are going and you come back, run out, please, then don't go. Because it's not a joke that you have taken it as jackpot. Now when you meet a lady, so what are your plans for the future? I'm waiting for marriage. God should give me marriage. I have prayed and prayed and prayed and prayed. The marriage is not coming. Are you serious? Meanwhile, you ask about other things. Do you know how to cook? I know how to do this one, but I don't know how to do this one. I don't have time for that. And you want to settle down with this great opportunity, responsibility. That is what you want, but you are not prepared. Now that you are single, if you don't prepare towards your marriage, forget it. You will not get a right marriage. You will go and you will come back. That is the true fact. Let's talk. This is a real talk. Let's say the truth. How it is, let's say it and let it go. You cannot go for something that you have not worked for. If you go to your workplace, you sit down for 24 hours, a whole 1 month, 30 good days, and at the end of the day, your boss will come. Oh, adorable. This is your salary. Thank you. Tomorrow, come and sit down here also and watch us so that at the end of the month, pay you. What are you talking? What are you saying? It doesn't work that way. You have to work for them to pay you. So if you have a power now, you are young now, work now, lay foundation. So when you enter, it will be easy for you. Because that inside there, what is inside there? It is even higher than the ones that you have laid foundation for. So it reduces. But if you don't prepare and you enter, then that one your head will be hot. Let's face the fact. Please, let's stop wasting our time. This is the time that we have. This is the time that we have to lay the foundations for our future. I am 30 years, I am 35 years, the marriage is not coming. My dear sister, it doesn't matter. Let me tell you something. Someone can marry at the age of 25. The person will give birth after marriage, immediately after marriage. 4 years, the person will give birth to 2. We use 4 years to give birth to 2 babies. And you have married, there's no child. 4 years, God gives you twins. So let's see. Let's look at the revelation here. 4 years. She has married for 4 years. He just got pregnant after marriage and gave birth 2 kids. Different occasion. You got married, you couldn't conceive right away. And before time, 3 years, you conceived and you gave birth to twins. Now, the person has carried pregnancy twice on 2 occasions, has done push 2 occasions, whether it was CS or natural birth, carried in 2 occasions. The suffering for that 2 is higher than you carrying the twins. Yes, twins, you will feel it, but you got pregnant through once. When you go the push, they all come out. God, you can't be wiser than God. He knows what he does. Your 1,000 years that the marriage has kept long. It's not coming. My husband is not coming. My husband. Your 1,000 years that you are saying you are 35, you are 40. Husband is not coming. The wife is not coming. God is saying it like one day. So why do you waste your time? You just have to let it. You pray into it. The thing that you need is just pray into it. Push prayer in it. And leave the rest to God. But you work everything. When I'm sorry, the marriage is not coming. I'm not getting the husband. Then you are wasting your time here and there, going here, entering here, this church, from this church to this church because you want marriage. Meanwhile, the appointed time that God has even chosen for you is not up. And remember that the path that you will take, if you take part A and I take part A, it may not work for me because that is not the path God has chosen for me. That is not the path God has planned for my life. My destiny is not on that part A. Mine may be on part B. So I have to take part B. And until I take part B, then I will get to my destiny. So don't look at someone who took this road. So you want to, someone, if you are going to the university and they ask you, what do you want to study? Because your friend did human resource, so you too want to do human resource. Are you serious? Do you have what it takes to be human? Is that what God has planned for your life? The purpose of your life. You don't determine the purpose of your life through friends. That this one is doing this and he is doing well. He finished school, did human resource, and he has good money. He is receiving great salary. So you too want to go and do human resource. It doesn't work that way. God has different direction for everyone. You will get money now, but someone's money to be rich is not now. The person have to work for it for some time before the person will get money. It is not the same. God said he has better plans for us. An expected end. So it's not just like anything. We all have a destiny. And bet me, there's no one that God has a wretched destiny for. No, it's not possible. That is not how it is. God has a brighter destiny for each and every one of us. But if you miss it, then you have missed your life. For life, the life is one. I've always said it. We have only one life. If you miss it, you have missed it. So you have to stay focused. Don't think about other people. Remember, when you were not at this level that you are now, when you were broke, you were poor, your friends, they left you. They left you. Even when you call them, they don't even pick. When they see you in town, they don't even recognize you. They pretend as if they don't know you, all because you are not at the level that they are. But when you rise up to a certain level and they start seeing you on TV, radio, and those stuff, big company, hey, then they come. Do you remember me? I am your friend, your classmate, your colleague. Have you forgotten me? Now they are coming. Oh, when you were broke, they left you. But now that you have gotten yourself on a different platform, they are coming, asking you if you know them. They are coming back into your life. And remember, when you were poor, they left you. Where you have climbed to, those who are also there on that level, they want to bring you down. You get me? They want to bring you down. So if you keep yourself busy, thinking about people who want to bring you down, focusing on them, how to also compete with them, you are wasting your life. You are wasting your life just because your friend has a car that you don't have a car. You will do everything possible. You too, you want to get a car because it's not possible. This one that is not beautiful, she has a car, and me that I am beautiful, I don't have a car. Who said someone is ugly? God said he created us in his own image, and we are wonderfully and fearfully made. So no one is ugly. So just because of that, you want to do everything. You want to kill yourself. Please, you can't kill yourself. You want to kill yourself just because a friend of yours is doing well. You too, you want to do everything possible. You have forgotten that in life there are seasons and time. As we have the dry season, we have the rainy season. The Harmattan season is there. If you have God, the dry season will come. You will experience your Harmattan season, but definitely because there is God in your life, because you have God, definitely raining season will come some way, somehow. Rainy season will come. Your time of harvest will arrive. Life is not a competition. If you have not gotten there, you are the same age with your friend, 25 years. She is doing well. You don't know where she has passed. You don't know what she does. If she has not passed anything, it's not your matter. Focus on your life and pray that God will also bless you. Pray and stop wasting your time trying to follow where your friends go, trying to do what they do so that you also get what they have gotten. It doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way at all. If it works that way, then we will pray so that God will stand from heaven and throw money and it will hit us. Then we take it and go. You have to work. Everything you have to work. You have to lay the foundation. You have to work for it. You cannot just stretch your hands. Father, I need money to buy a car, Toyota Corolla. I need money. Give me money. Then before you open your eyes, the money is there. Are you serious? Really? Like no one will suffer. Like everybody will be rich. But you have to work, put in effort. You have to work. Don't let anyone intimidate you in this life. If you want to do something, don't say I can't do it. The gifts are inside us. And until you come out with it, you will not know how it works. You will not know that you can really do it. Most of us are ladies. They say we don't have the confidence to talk in public. We don't have the confidence to go and stand in front of congregation and talk. Who told you you don't have? You are just refusing to do it. You are just refusing. Come out. Come out. Out of that your shell. Come out of that fear. Come out. I always say that we don't have to fear anything in life. You just have to understand it. If you don't know how to do something, do it. Do the thing. Make mistake. Learn from it. Do it. If it is 20 times, do it 20 times. Definitely you get the right thing. Definitely you get the right thing. You don't have to get everything perfect from the beginning. Even we human beings, we are not perfect. But we always want to try and work on ourselves. The power of your now is something that we singles, we are missing. We are really missing. Let's go back and look at the things we are not doing. If we that have passed, if we got someone to tell us this or give us this message, we wouldn't have made certain mistakes that we have made in life. So if you are hearing this message, correct it now, because it will help you greatly. It will help you, because as your years pass, you can't go back and go and reverse. It doesn't matter for now if you have done certain things that were wrong, that you think you shouldn't have made. Fine, it is gone. But now, use what you have now, the power of your now at this moment, to do something better. There's no great loss that you will not get a small gain from it. Definitely you will. Don't just focus on things around you, being jealous of your friends that are living well. There's time for everything. This is the time for your friend. She's enjoying. Yes, she's enjoying. It's her time. Why don't you leave her to enjoy her time? Your time will also come. Celebrate with them. But don't sit somewhere and be jealous of them and expect it. You think everything good should come to you. When you enjoy good things, it's good for you. But when your friend enjoys it, it's bad. No, that is not what we want. This is not, God did not teach us that. God taught us love. So if you don't have today and your friend have, celebrate with your friend. Your time will come. You will also have. Definitely, with God, all things are possible. Whatever you want to do, you are looking for money to open a business, a shop. Your friend has a shop. Don't be jealous of your friend. Sometimes they end up even not talking to their friends because they are doing well and they are not doing well. They end up doing that. And those who are also doing well, they end up despising those who are not doing well. It's bad. We have to encourage ourselves. But if you think you are doing well, so she's not your class. Life is some way. Where you are, you can just drop to zero. And your friend that you were mocking at will rise up. And there you will say she has gone for juju. He has gone for juju. But it's not like you have forgotten what you did. If you have some today, thank God that you have some. And God bless us so that we will be able to bless others. We will be able to help others. But the blessing that God has blessed you, you are rather using it to mock others. You are just using it to mock others, which is not right. Instead of helping someone, encouraging someone that his time will come, help someone in a way. Someone is just looking for 50 cedis to even go and get oranges and sell to survive. You have and you are wasting it. All that we know is to buy dresses. Who said you shouldn't dress nice? God is happy when you dress nice. But He has blessed you and you have to help others. You have to hold the hands of others to also climb. But you want to climb alone. No, it doesn't work that way. So now that you are single, the power of your now that you are single, that you want to marry, prepare yourself for marriage. Don't just sit down and wait for Mr. Right to come and hold your hands. I love you. I will marry you. Take you to the church and they will bless your marriage. Within 2 months, 3 months, then the marriage is gone. Then you are saying, my house people, my grandmother, my grandfather, my great-great-grandfather. We are part of our problems. That is why I said they said life. It's either you kill someone or someone kills you. And me, I'm adding, you can kill yourself. Your behavior, what you do, you can kill yourself. So it's not that either someone can kill you or you kill someone. You can kill yourself. Because if you don't live a life that you are supposed to live, you can kill yourself. When you don't use the power of your now and you grow old, you are now looking for someone to take care of you, someone to give you shelter. Depression will even kill you. You will not have peace of mind. That is why you have to lay the foundations now, so that when in the near future, when you are old, you get a place to sleep, you get money to spend. Your children, when you take care of them, they can take care of you. But you don't just live anyhow and you expect that your ending will be better. It doesn't work that way. Just be focused. Stay focused. Stay focused. Be focused. Be determined. When you are determined, you can do it. Who said you can't do it? You can do it. You can do it. Who said you cannot? You can do it. With God, all things are possible. You can do it. Nobody, let me tell you, when I finished SS, my friends went straight to the university. I didn't go straight to the university. They went straight to the university. I have to work for some couple of years. And within that years, they completed their university. Some started working. I was working. And I got a chance to go to IPMC. I went to IPMC. I was working. Someone will say, why didn't you go to the university straight away? I went to IPMC. I finished. I was working. By God's grace, I went to School of Hotel, Restaurant and Tourism Management for 2 years. I completed. Then later, I had admission to the university, Wisconsin. Now my colleagues have finished their university working. Me, I have now gotten the admission to enter into university. Someone will say, why did you waste your time going to this small one, do diploma, do this? Why didn't you go straight? Theirs is from SS to go straight to the university. Mine was to go and work, to go to IPMC, to go and do diploma, then go to university. Now they have their university certificate. Now I have certificate from IPMC. I have certificate from Hotel, Restaurant and Tourism Management. I have certificate of the university. So if you come, I have 3. They have 1. God is not a man. Don't expect him to work the way that you are working. He knows what he is doing. So I will say that I didn't get a chance to go to university, so I will live my life anyhow. When I was going to IPMC, I never even knew that I'll go to university. I didn't say that my friends are in the university, so I have to kill myself. I have to do everything so that I can also go to the university straight away. Your direction is not my direction. Your direction that you take, when I take, I will not prosper. But when you take that direction, you will prosper. I have a different direction. You are from a different mother. I'm from a different mother. Even family members who are from the same mother, the same father, they don't have the same road. They don't have. Their roads are different. Their roads to destiny are different. Some have anger. Some are really strict. Some are very humble and easy to go with. Everyone is different. God created everyone different. Our talents are different. Let me tell you, if you have the talent of singing, I have the talent of singing. We can sing very well. You can sing very well. But let me tell you, the way I will sing, I have my own uniqueness in that singing. The way you will sing the same song, you also have your uniqueness in that singing. Everyone is unique. Everyone is unique. Everyone is unique. Nobody is useless. Everyone, unless you want to make your life useless, then your life will become useless. But if you don't want to make your life useless, then use the power of your now. Now that you don't have much responsibility, now that there is no child, why is it that people will say, I want to wait when I get married, then I will give birth? because she knows that childbearing has to wait for marriage. But certain foundations cannot wait for marriage. Certain foundations, you have to put it down now before marriage. So certain things cannot change. Let me tell you, our ladies, those ones that go, the innocent ones are the ones that they go and get pregnant to, and their mothers and their fathers will be holding them like something. They will be in hot soup. They are the innocent ones that they don't know anything, that they don't even have multiple boyfriends. Do you think that the one that had multiple boyfriends will go and get herself pregnant? What are you saying? She knows how to protect herself. She knows how to not to get pregnant. So you will not see them. You will say, oh, this one there, she's pregnant, she's like that, she's that. Those who are doing the thing, they are the ones. You will not see them because they have the solution. They know how to do it. So the innocent when they go, they bring pregnancy, and then you are a bad girl. You are this. You are this. You are that. You are that. But the hard ones, those who know the thing inside, you will not catch them because they have 1,000 ways of deleting them. They have, if they get pregnant, they go and abort it. But you, the innocent one that you don't know anything, you carry it, then you become the bad person. So please don't look at someone in order to walk in the same direction of that person. Your direction is different. The foundation you lay is different from the foundation I will lay. It's different. It's different. It's not the same. We can go to the same school. We can eat the same food. But the direction that you take to your destiny is not the same direction that I have to take to get to my destiny. It's different. Your direction is different. My direction is different. Stay focused. Use the power you have now. Don't wait and don't say you are a woman. Don't sleep. My husband will take care of me. My husband will take. Not in this modern world. Or please stop that thing. Let me tell you, you will not be the first person who have gotten broken hearts, and you are not going to be the last person to get broken hearts. Thousands of people have gotten broken hearts. 2,000 of people have gotten broken hearts. You are not the first person to get broken heart. So if the guy has broken your heart, please get up and start working on your future. Get up. Stop being in that depression mood and get up. I have learned one thing in life. If you sit down and say you are depressed, you are thinking about things, you are wasting your time. If you love your life, then don't let time pass. Don't waste time. If you invest time in your future, you spend it well, quality time, you give your future quality, you will get the quality future that you want. You will get it. But you are there wasting your time. Please use the power of your now. Now that you are capable, now that you have the strength, now that you have the money, it's enough. The dresses and all stuff is enough. We will wear them. We want to go and catch some attention of one man at the corner. My friend, he's not looking at you. He's not looking at you. All the things you do, at the end of the day, he will just leave you somewhere and go. He just leave you somewhere and go. And women, we are always, if you get your fiancé, your husband, someone that you want to marry, your boyfriend or whoever it is, always, we women, so you get a boyfriend, the boyfriend cannot even call you, or your fiancé that you are about to marry, he cannot call you. You have to initiate call, you have to call, you have to do, where are you? He can't even pick phone. Please, and you are still there. You are still following, believing in marriage. Then when you enter marriage, when he goes to work, forget it, he will not even remember you. Please open your eyes and look at things well. Sometimes we refuse. The thing will be there. It is prompting us that this one there, this is not the guy. Everything shows this one is not the right person. But because of love, we are blind. We have fallen in love. Oh, I love him. I love him. I love him. I don't care. He can beat me. I love him. I love him. I want to be with him. You love him. Now relationship, he can't even get time to talk to you. And you want to enter marriage. You want to kill yourself? Please, take your time. Take your time and do the necessary things. Groom it. Groom your life. Groom it at a corner before you come out running to marriage, that you want marriage. You want marriage, but you are not prepared. Who should come and prepare it for you? You want your mother to come and prepare it for you. Your mother's time has passed. Oh. The era she was in is past. It's past. So she cannot bring her tactics into your own. That do it like this, do it like this. Your husband will give you one slap that you will not forget for 100 years. So please, the power of your now. Learn. Lay your foundations. Lay a solid foundation that will help your future so that you will not regret. I said you don't have a duplicate life. You have only one life. So lay down the foundations well. There is no return match in the game of life. Oh. There is no return match. Like the football that you go and play and they will score you and say, we are going for a return match. At where? Which park? Which life? Are you going back to your mother's womb to go and return the match and come back on earth again? Or what are you saying? There's nothing like a return match in life. So you cannot afford to be careless with it. And to be careless with life is to be consumed in it. So handle it with care. I say it again. To be careless with life is to be consumed in it. So handle it with care. Honestly, handle it with care. If you miss it, you have missed everything. If you miss it, you have missed everything. Our elderly ones, many are crying that they misbehave with their youthful age. So if you have gotten this chance and opportunity to correct your life, thank God, embrace it, and start working on it. But if you decide to behave anyhow, live anyhow, some years to come, you will regret. Some years to come, you will regret. One day I asked, why is it that some are born into rich families and some are born into poor families? When I was young, I thought then those who are rich, God loved them more than those who are poor. And they said, no. You can see a rich man who even have sickness, cannot even sleep at night, but you are poor. You don't have money. But you are good, you have good health, you sleep. Your time will come. Your time will come. God has already given us everything. No, it's left for us to go and grab it. He gave us everything. He's not now bringing money from heaven. It is there. Claim it. Walk on the right path and it will come. Walk. Just follow your path. Don't go and follow someone's path. Follow your path and it will come. Why will you follow someone's path? Because your friend married a white man. You also want to go and marry a white man. Is the white man what God has planned for your life? Because your friend married a burger who has traveled from outside in and out like 200 times. You also want to get a burger outside. He will take and go and kill you because that is not your destiny. That is not your destiny. Let's stop the envy, the enviness. Let's stop it that every good thing has to come to us. That when it happens to us, then it is marvelous. When it happens to our friend, then it is bad. What are you saying? What are you saying? Our Maker is not like that. God is not like that. God is not like that. Let's use the power that we have now to do something, to lay down good foundations for our future, for our children. If you want to get married, if you want to marry, prepare yourself. Learn about marriage. Learn how to cook well, how to manage the house. You can't even manage yourself. Your small sister in the house, you can't manage, but you want to go and manage someone's big son who is 40 years, who is 35 years, who is 32 years, who is 30 years. How will you manage him? Then someone will come and take him, because you have to manage him well. When you manage him well, then he can be yours forever. But if you don't manage him well, you don't know how to manage yourself. How will you go and manage someone? So please, take your time, lay the foundations well, and move on with life. The marriage will come. God has given us everything. It will come. Learn, be ready, be prepared. Some you are there, you are not even prepared, but you want marriage to come. How will the marriage come? The right person will come, you don't even see, because you yourself, you don't even know what is marriage. When they ask you what is marriage, you think just getting a man sleeping by your side every morning. When you wake up, you look at his face, you see him, you go and chill. That is not marriage. Oh, marriage is in relationship. Most of the things that we do is pretenders. But when you enter marriage, then you will see the real character. That you say, hey, really, you are like this, so you can do this. So please, marriage is not a joke. So if you miss the right person God has designed for you, then you are doomed. So you pray to get the right person. If you get the right person, hallelujah, then at least your work has reduced. Then you work out your relationship. You work it out. But if you don't and you get the wrong person, marriage is not easy. You have to really work hard for it to remain and continue. But if you get the wrong person, then, my friend, it will be better that you didn't even enter first. So we pray that we get the right person. Someone will come. I'm growing. I'm 35. I'm growing. So anybody who will come, the person will come and kill you. Before you realize, come and kill you. Cut your life short. Anybody who will come, you want it like that because your friends are getting married. All your JHS friend, your SS friend, your university friend, they are all married. It's not a competition. Their marriage can come now. Yours may be 5 years later. Wait patiently and work on yourself so that when it comes and you get it, you don't make a mistake and let it go. If you are prepared and it comes, you accept it and you know how to handle it like egg. But if you don't know, it can slip from your hand and get destroyed. So please, take your time. Focus on yourself. Use the power of your now to lay the foundations. My last word, I always say, if your tomorrow must be great, the foundation for it has to be laid today. If you want your tomorrow to become better, it is now that you have to lay the foundation for your tomorrow to be great. Your today is actually a product of how you handle your yesterday. If you don't handle your yesterday well, your today will not be good. So if you handle your yesterday well, then your tomorrow will be better. So do not underestimate the power of your now. The power of your now is one of the greatest things that we don't have to miss out. Now that you are single, a single lady that you are not married, use the power of your now to lay down foundations for your marriage, for your children. Fine, you couldn't get a chance to go to school, the universities that others have gone. There are still more things you can do. There are things that you can learn to cater for yourself. There are things that you can do that when you get married, you can support the house. You can support your children with it. But those I didn't go to school, so you are just sitting down there and any man will come and they will just be passing you. No. Let's put value on ourselves. That is why we said women, our price are far above rubies. We are not just anything that nowadays they are just buying us out anyhow. Make yourself valuable. Value yourself. Value yourself. Don't let anyone underestimate. Value yourself. Put value on yourself. Put value on yourself. Don't just be easy and cheap. All because you want marriage. So any man who will come, then you will go. You just follow just like that. Know what you want. When you know what you want, when you are going, you know what you are going to get. But if you don't know what you want, you get anything anyhow. Anything that comes your way, you grab it. But if you know what you want, then as you are going, you know what you are going for. So take your time. Use the power of your now to lay better foundations for your future. Because the future, there will be no one to call on. Now cry, your friends are running away from you. And the future, that you are old, that they will not get anything from you. They will come. No. That is why you will be single again. Either when you are old, the husband may pass first, the wife may pass first. You still becomes your single. And if you don't lay foundations well, you are going to suffer. And if both of you are old together, are you now going to work to support each other? That's the time you have to relax and enjoy what you have worked for. So the power of your now is very important. Use it to lay the foundations, and your life will never be the same. My name still remains Adorable, and the platform is Adorable Woman of Substance. If you are watching me for the first time, just search for Adorable Woman of Substance. Like, follow, share this message to bless someone. You don't know, many are in their room suffering. They just want one word to break that tears. As you share, you don't know who you are blessing. You might save someone from suicide. You might not know. Share to bless someone. I love you, but Jesus loves you more. We will come back the same time, 8 p.m. every Saturday. And next week, we are going to talk about, on our theme, single with a difference. You can be single with a difference. Not just any single, just like that. You can be single with a difference. So next week, we are going to talk about single with a difference. We are going to do it episode by episode. So join us again next week, 8 p.m. on Adorable Woman of Substance with Adorable. Thank you. God bless you. And have a good night. Thank you. See you. Bye.